Workers at one Mid-Missouri Public Library are one step closer to forming an official union. Thanks for being with us tonight at 10. I'm Deborah Kendrick.
And I'm Lucas Geisler. ABC 17's Hannah Falcon is live after attending tonight's meeting at the Columbia Public Library. Hannah, it will now be up to a vote among some workers to decide if the process moves forward.
Deb, Lucas, the workers at Daniel Boone Regional Library will soon be able to vote on whether or not they want to unionize. That vote could come as soon as next month, and that was all announced today at the Board of Trustees meeting.
The board decided, based on the knowledge that there are some number of staff who are not interested in being in a union, that it would be more fair to put it to a vote.
The Daniel Boone Regional Library System Board of Trustees says that there is enough support from library workers to hold an election on whether to unionize. Library workers like Ida Fogel used today's Board of Trustees meeting to share why they are trying to unionize.
My situation here is not unique. There are many things I love about my job, so much so that I've taken a second job so I can afford to continue working here. I did everything I could to thrive in my position, but it wouldn't be rewarded by DBRL.
Other workers like Dakota Holmes echoed Fogel's feelings.
I love working at the library. I'm just not sure how much longer I can afford to.
Workers are asking for better pay and benefit plans, but Executive Director Margaret Conroy tells me she wishes workers had come to her before deciding to unionize.
I wish the employees would have found a way to come and bring some of their concerns as a group directly to us before moving forward with forming a union. That didn't happen, so we're just moving forward.
The library workers wanting to unionize, who wore red to tonight's meeting to show support, feel like today was a win.
One downside is just we don't know if we'll be able to get everything that we are asking for. We're not going to sign a contract that doesn't benefit us.
If the vote passes, then library workers, library managers, and some lawyers will all sit down and draw up some union contracts. Reporting live from Columbia, I'm Hannah Falcon, ABC 17 News.
All right, Hannah, thank you. If workers do unionize, it'll be the first library workers union in Missouri.